I said before that this was a bit like a prize fight, and they are now very much entering the final rounds and still trading some huge haymakers.
He's got a massive hand again. Look, a pair of tens.
He lost with the queens. Is
And
he going to win
Kaliakis
with the tens?
Kaliakis has
Raise.
got 2 overcards.
Raise.
6.
I don't think he'll pass this, Kalakis. I think he'll call. He might even come over the top.
Yep. There's a tide in the affairs of men which, if taken at the flood, leads to glory. And when you've got an ace-jack,
6.
you might feel
Call.
that the tide is coming in. We'll see a flop. Any ace, any
Queen of
jack.
diamonds,
and
5
there
of hearts,
is an
ace of
ace.
clubs.
Is it the ace?
There's plenty of money in the pot.
Kalakis moves into the lead with a pair of aces. Eliassin's got a pair of tens.
Check.
Kalakis is in front with the aces.
Check.
They've checked it round. Well, Eliassin's going to see a free one.
Oh,
Ace of spades.
he's hit another ace.
It's amazing how quickly this game can turn. A
Check.
few seconds ago, Kalakis was staring down a bottomless well of despair and defeat, and now he's one rash bet away.
Eliassin would love to see a 10 here.
He's checked it.
He'd love to see a 10.
If he gets a 10 and then bets it, you've got to feel Kalakis will call.
He will.
It's not
6
to
of
be.
clubs.
It's not to be. Heads up, they've both got amazing hands, but of course those trip aces.
If he bets Kalakis, Eliassin will call him.
Well,
He must bet,
6,000.
and he'll call him.
6,000.
He'll call him like a shot.
Cool.
He's called him straight away.
Once again,
Yes.
you read it right. He's going to see the ace. And Sam Eliassin must wonder what he's done wrong recently.
Kalakis is now doing what we tried to get him to do an hour ago.
Yep, he's getting aggressive and he's doing it at just the right time. Can Sam Eliassin hold on?
A lot of poker players now do a big fitness regime to keep up their stamina so that, you know, they can play for days. I think it's quite important, to be honest.
Yeah, they all lay off the booze and not so many of them smoke anymore. Soon they'll be wearing leotards.
No late nights on women.
No. Have you got a leotard, Anthony?
I don't look that good in a leotard, I've got to tell you.
You don't look that good in a shirt, mate. Kalakis, the Jack-9. That's worth looking at. And the King-5 off suit.
Check.
Not worth a raise. Here comes the flop.
9 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds.
Okay, it's Christmas for
Together.
Kalakis. He's got trip
Three.
9s.
3,000.
He just needs to flat call this.
3,000 to call.
Trip 9s and a man bluffing into him.
Just flat call. Don't re-raise.
All in.
All in.
You have to feel that unless Eliassin reads that as a bluff, he's going to throw his cards away.
The match.
Eliassin, he's like a fisherman. He gets it on the end of the hook, he's pulling it towards the net, and then he gives one big tug and the line breaks every time. Well, neither of these players is a full-time pro. but they have managed to get rid of some very good players this evening. Let's not forget that this struggle may be absolutely colossal, but to even get here, they had to get rid of players of the calibre of Robert Cooper and Karesh Najad. Okay,
Call. Any
here's
votes?
a hand that Achilles can bet. Kings. Jack 9 suited. Well, we know Eliassin can play with those cards. If a Jack or a 9 comes down, what do you think is going to happen, Anthony?
Well, he's got to take a chance with this hand and try and let Eliassin improve, which he has done.
Spades.
Now we're going to see some action. This could all be over.
Yes, this could be it.
But-
Top pair and a straight draw for Eliassin.
Eliassin can hit a 10 for a straight.
3,000.
Now he's got to move all in and he will call.
All in.
And now he's got to call. Eliassin must call this.
Yep,
That's it.
What you got?
we're going to see it.
He's
Jack.
got a few outside grub. He can hit a 10, he can hit a jack, he can hit a 9.
Good
Okay.
luck anyway.
It's not all over yet.
A very sporting handshake from these two guys that must be getting sick of the sight of each other. Well, Kalakis put a bad beat on Eliassin earlier. Can the American return the compliment?
And the jacks have been live cards this evening, haven't they?
Yep, 10, Jack
Here's the
or
10.
9.
Nice and low. 2.
10, Jack or 9. It's a
Queen of
queen.
diamonds.
So, still the same cards required by the softly spoken American. As long as he avoids a 10, a Jack or a 9. And he's done it.
Ace of
We
spades.
have a winner.
Congratulations.
What an amazing
Congratulations,
game.
Anthony.
What an amazing final hand. It was going to need something special to get these two guys smashing away at each other and putting all
You
their
did.
money in. Anthony, was that a terrible mistake
don't
by the
know.
American?
Not really. Kalakis has come in with a pair of kings.
You did.
Eliassin's got the jack 9. The flops come jack 8, 7. He's got the top pair on the board. He's bet it, and Kalakis has set him all in. He's got to call. He can still hit 2 pair. He can hit 10 for a straight. He's done nothing wrong this evening. I'm really pleased for Kalakis.
Achilles, nearly 7 hours of poker, including a marathon heads-up contest against this man. How do you feel about it?
It's very exhausting. I enjoyed playing very much. A very worthy opponent, very tough opponent. There were swings and roundabouts throughout the entire heads-up period. And I'm lucky that I just came out on top, I guess, in the end.
Well, you kept discipline throughout that. You say you're happy. It's nice to see you smile now because you were pretty miserable throughout it. Surely 50
That's
grand.
exhaustion.
Well, you say that now, but surely 50 grand is going to give you some interesting ways of getting tired as well.
Yeah, a few more cigars.
Just cigars, is that your only advice? Cigars
Yeah.
and poker.
Cigars and poker. Reinvest it in the poker den.
Reinvesting it in the poker den. Well, join us next time where 6 more players of the calibre of these two will be battling away to win £50,000. Good night.